Hello, everyone. My name is Rogelio. I'm joined by Yaneli and Abraham. Together, we are ChiVi, Chicago Visits. Today, we are excited to show a new form of tourism that is stress-free, affordable, and authentic to Chicago, and we hope you like it. Let's start by acknowledging the challenges many of us face when visiting a new place or location. We don't know where to go, and it can be difficult to find an entire route for your day of touring. It's time for a solution that simplifies our lives and elevates our experience while touring. Sure, there's apps like Google Maps that will help you find many locations to visit, but it provides that information in a much unorganized manner. There's also TripAdvisor that provides mostly singly focused tours and can be more on the pricey side. Now let's consider the second issue when traveling to a new location, and that is transportation. One thing we could do is rent a car. We can also Uber to our locations. We might also take taxis. But here in Chicago, we have the CTA, and the CTA can take you from one end of Chicago to the other, utilizing trains and buses. Now let's consider that you're traveling with a group of 5 people. You could use Uber XL, and that would cost you around $143 for one day of traveling, considering you are going to, let's say, 5 locations. It could cost you $100 at least to rent a car. But here in Chicago, we have the CTA, where it's provided $5 day passes with unlimited swipes of public transportation. For 5 people, this would come off to $25 for one day, showing to be very affordable. So why can't we use this affordability of the CTA and combine it with ChiVi's preloaded tours of the city to make a fun, stress-free, and affordable experience for our tourists? And that's what we want to do with ChiVi.
Is it your first time in Chicago? Well, don't worry. ChiVi provides excellent guidance for new tourists visiting Chicago. Venture cards are the most efficient form of paying in public transportation. So we will teach you how to purchase a venture card and add funds. In addition, we provide guidance on the CTH train system. Here on the left, we have a map of the Chicago train system, which can take you from one end of the city to another, making it an efficient form of transportation. Here on the right, you can see the details we provide for our users, including tutorials on how to use the train and the bus. Once you're set with the CTA, the hard part is choosing where to go. We have curated preloaded tours in our app of our most central lines, the blue, the red, and the brown line, and they are free for your choosing.
Learn and go. So we have the option, to read something about the location that you're going to visit, but we also have the directions for your automobile, if not public transportation, if you decide to go one of those two routes. Favorites, or as I like to call it, the multi-function button, because you could favorite tours that you already been to and that you like, or you could use it to say potential new tour locations that you'd like to visit in the future. We're revolutionizing tourism by adding what's called features that can be multifunctional, such as the switch toggle button.
Now we'd like to show our website. Here's the QR code. If you'd like to visit it yourself, we could show it for a couple seconds if anybody would like to take a picture of it.
To answer the 1 million question, what does ChiVi mean? Meanwhile, we look at the website. ChiVi comes from the word Chicago visits, and we combine it together to come up with the phrase ChiVi.
Yes, thank you, Abraham. So here we could see on the website ChiVi, Chicago at your fingertips. If you're new to Chicago, read more, get more information. So why ChiVi? You can read about our 3 guarantees: affordable transportation, stress-free, and the authentic Chicago experience with ChiVi. Experience Chicago for $5, and you can learn more.
Thank you. And we ask that for your next adventure, you utilize ChiVi and download us from the App Store. Thank you. We're open to questions.